Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be tough, but they've got to hold strong.
Here's the starting group for Portland and for the Hornets. They've got Tari Eason, and it's Fox in at the center position, locking down the middle. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Goes up at the elbow, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Shakur, it's good, off the glass.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's Miller, coming off a 31-point game against Miami.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Charlotte's shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That's good for Miller. And he can't hit the second. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. 5 to shoot. Here's the pick. Shakur. They get it again. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass. Set up the alley-oop flush. Miller outside. Outside Eason. Pass to Miller, fires the three, knocks down the long J.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Bledsoe. 17 points for him last game against New York. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Up top, Miller. There's a screen. Portland with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
You must have left your dancing shoes at home. You have the camera on you. Dancing machine. He's a dancing machine.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Charlotte in 5th.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
Number 9.
Charlotte shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Hornets.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shakur. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Portland shooting their initial free throws of the game here. He's off on the second. Charlotte trails by 5. Inside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Easton. Pass to Bailey. There's the 3. Here's Fox. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
To the inside. Shakur uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the left side wing. Miller outside. Out to Fox. 4 on the clock. Pat misses. Had a chance to tie it. Portland leading by 3. Bledsoe outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Hornets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Bailey, the pass to Fox. Here's Bailey. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, and how about his work on the defensive side, swatting away several shot attempts.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Portland making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And he makes both free throws. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And he's gone for the lob. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland. We'll have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Miller, the pass to Fox. Now here's Easton. Pass to Miller. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Ball goes to Portland.
So it's Portland now. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. Shakur, guarded by Miller. Yep, that one's good. 10 points for him. Charlotte trails by 3. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
Yeah, so kind of special to see how they match up. A lack of familiarity, both for the players and the fans.
Outside Eason. To the middle. It's tipped. He hits the back iron and sinks it. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 11 so far. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Pass to Fox. Here's Bailey. Lets it fly. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Bailey's got 6 points. Portis outside. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Miller pulls it in. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. That gives them the lead. He's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Down low. Bledsoe outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointers. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Bailey. He's got 6. Here's Eason. And Charlotte, another 3.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Timeout called, Portland. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Back to McCollum. Timeout called, Portland. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Portland making a switch here. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive. Outside Watson. Pass to Reed.
Miller with it. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Portland with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
On the court right now for Portland.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
To the inside. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Shakur, guarded by Miller, rebounded by Fox.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Reed. Pass to Miller.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Eason's checked in for Charlotte. Bailey comes in for Watson.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Charlotte. Eason. Bailey.
Fox finds Eason. Miller right side. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bailey. Shot to stop the run. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Portland leading by 19. Shakur. Oh, some solid defense from Fox.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's Miller. Here's Bailey. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Bledsoe. No good with the triple.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bailey. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Eason with some nice D.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
They get the rebound. And it's Fox missing. Portland leading by 19. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Ryan?
Allie, thanks.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Watson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you suited up after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
Charlotte trails by 20. Outside Eason, puts up a 3. Can't connect, now 2 of 6 for the game. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Pass to McCollum. Now Bledsoe. Shakur, defended by Watson. It's scooped up. Back to Bledsoe. They set a pick. Second chance effort. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Fox has got rebound number 8 now.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night. Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Pass to Bailey. The shot from the low post is good. Bailey's got 10 points.
Well, you love the unselfishness. makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And here's Bledsoe, defended by Eason, beyond the arc. Bledsoe can't get it to go. Charlotte trails by 16. 20 feet out. It's good. He's got 5.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Throws it up high and out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic. Then on Friday, they'll defend the home court against the San Antonio Spurs.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Here's Bailey. He's got 10. Fox right side. Oh, it's stolen. Shakur finished off the break. And the Trailblazers lead by 16. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
That one's good for 2. Give him 8.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
A minute 20 left in the first half. Five on the clock. Shoots. The shot no good. Excellent defense there from Watson. Charlotte trails by 14. Here's Bailey. Connects on the 17-footer. Bailey's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for the Trailblazers.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And for the Hornets, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Outside Eason. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Fox. Inside. Here's Bailey. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Portland ahead, up 10. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what.
All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest in. And that is going to do it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Portland leading by 10. They've got Brandon Miller, and it's Eason in at the 4. Bledsoe outside. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. Easton gets a hand on it. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Portland, 3rd.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
On the court right now for Portland. Miller outside. Tries it from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper. Miller's got 8.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Count it. Good. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Shoots from 14. Misses off the right iron.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Over a minute and a half now into this 3rd quarter action. And there's the screen. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Outside Eason. Miller outside. Good on the shot. He's got 10.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Shakur, guarded by Miller. Pass to Bledsoe. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Bledsoe's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And they'll get another chance. Fox with a screen on Bledsoe. Bailey buries it from 3. Bailey's got 19 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Shakur, guarded by Miller. And there's a 3-second violation. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland.
Checking in for Portland, number 3.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And so McCollum will bring it up for Portland. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be their 2nd of 3 games total on this road trip.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 11 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Bailey. Outside Eason. And rejected. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Here's Bailey. Portland leading by 15. Bledsoe, left side. Fires from the corner. It's stolen by Fox. Here we go. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
They're hammering him on the open floor right now.
They got to keep looking for fast break scores to even this game up.
Pass to Bledsoe. Shakur. Out to McCollum. Who drains the 19-footer. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Miller outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bailey. Shoots over Bledsoe. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got 21.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. To the paint. Here's the break. And he misses the fast break layup.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Counted. Portland leading by 13. Pass to McCollum. Shakur. He's covered by Fox. Shot clock at 5. Shot's good by McCollum.
That's nice touch around the rim. McCollum makes the most of his opportunities down there.
Outside Eason. And here's Miller. Pass to Bailey. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Bailey's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Shakur, guarded by Miller. Rebounded by Fox. Charlotte trails by 12. Miller outside. From downtown. That won't go. He's 5 for 12 now.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Shakur. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bailey. The 3 is up. Portland with a rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Bledsoe with it. Shot from the top of the key. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Charlotte's foul.
Watson, he's checked in for Charlotte.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
They set the screen. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole that is Stan Van Gundy. Here's Bailey. He's got 26. An open look for Reed. The wide open shot is on the money. Reed's got his first basket.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
On the wing, Bledsoe. 11 points in the game, and they get it back. Shakur goes back up, and he lays it in.
Shakur.
He's got 27.
Number 55.
Charlotte trails by 12. Out left to the wing. Here's Bailey. Doesn't go that time. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Bledsoe. And that one's on target from the wing. Bledsoe's got 13.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Outside Watson. Pass to Bailey. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Bailey's got 13 points in this quarter.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Shakur. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Oh, swiped away. Peyton Watson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Davis. Then there's Brandon Miller. Right side Reid. And here's Miller. Over Allen. Charlotte, no good that time either. On the wing, Bledsoe. Checked by Davis. This one for 3. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Some changes for Charlotte. Fox comes in for Reed. And Bailey subbed in for Davis. Charlotte trails by 13. Miller outside. And there's the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Watson. Pass to Bailey for 3. Portland with a rebound. 22 was their biggest lead.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Shot clock at 6. Bledsoe for 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
Miller, right side. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
And Charlotte making a change here. Eason's checked in. They set the pick. Over to the left wing. Shakur. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Bledsoe. Second shot opportunity. Can't hit that one. Charlotte trails by 16. Bailey, the pass to Fox. Missed inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Portland foul. Bledsoe. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Fox. Pass to Bailey. 6 on the shot clock. Fox, the pass to Bailey. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
It's Easton with the jam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Driving inside, pulls in another board, and he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
To the wing on the left. Another shot, and the jumper is good. He's got 34.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Miller outside. To the middle. Here's Bailey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Bledsoe outside. Three-pointer. And no good.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Portland leading by 11. Shakur. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Bailey. Off target at the rim.
2 minutes remaining.
Portland has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Pass to Bledsoe. Shakur. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Bailey's shot is off. Well, Portland's shooting an even 50% since the 4th quarter got underway.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Trailblazers.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Watson passes to Davis, looking to end the run. Back to Watson. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. Time out call.